Hey everyone, what's up? It's Trisha here from Passive Income Today and Content Pro Marketplace. In this review, we're going to take a look at Jungle Scout. Now, if you're an Amazon seller, you would have definitely heard of Jungle Scout. By now, the alternative is Helium 10. And if you're not an Amazon seller, but you are thinking about selling on Amazon, Jungle Scout is a really important tool that you may like to consider adding to your tool chest. Let's get started. Jungle Scout is a tool that will help you find profitable products and markets to make money online with Amazon. 2024, it's a brand new year, and while we start to think about what we want out of 2024, I must be really upfront with you. 2024 is going to be full of surprises. It's the year to make passive income work for you. So, what's your goal? Have you thought about what you would like to get out of 2024? And have you thought about what sort of goals that you're setting for yourself? If starting an online business and selling e commerce through Amazon is one of the things you're considering, this review video is especially for you. And if it's not exactly what you're looking for, go back to my channel, Passive Income Today, or Content Pro Marketplace on YouTube, and check out the other videos there for different ideas and ways that you can make money online today. This is a review of Jungle Scout. Now, Jungle Scout is an online web-based cloud program that helps you figure out what are the best products to sell, which categories are working really well, where there is demand and where there is supply. And by having this information, you can make data-based decisions. But I'm not a tech guru. I'm a normal person just like you. I started my journey with zero, and I have been working on my online business for a number of years now. I came across Jungle Scout a couple of years ago, but I only really got into it about a year ago when I was looking at expanding my current Shopify store, the Tea Cartel. And what I really loved about Jungle Scout, I'm going to share with you today, and I'm also going to share the pros and the cons as to why you might like to consider it. So, in this review, we're going to cover 5 things. The first one is, what does Jungle Scout do? Who it's for, how I use Jungle Scout in my own business, so you can have a look at whether or not some of this relates to what you're doing or something that you might be considering and it might be helpful to you. Should you buy it? And pricing, the best offers that are available right now, and I include a link throughout this video and at the end. If you look below, don't forget to subscribe if you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll be happy to reply to you. My name's Trisha Fulton. Really nice to meet you. I'm in Australia, if you can't tell already by my accent, and I run 2 YouTube channels, Passive Income Today and Content Pro Marketplace. Content Pro Marketplace is launching on the 1st of January 2024, and it's where I go through reviews of different products and softwares in more detail to help online entrepreneurs. I'll be posting this video in both channels in case you're looking at it. Feel free to post me a comment, let me know where you're from and what you're doing, and if this video has helped you. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to respond. I have an online shop called theteacartel.com. I'm based in Australia, but I sell my specialist teas all around the world. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is that my tea shop is on a platform called Shopify. It's an excellent platform. It does a great job. I have a full blog, a whole lot of recipes. My tea is used for health benefits, it's used for relaxation, it's also used as a tonic for alcohol. There's a lot of different things that you can do with teas and recipes and cooking. But what I wanted to do was expand my reach and see if there was a market that I could tap into using Amazon to sell products from the teacartel.com. So, like I mentioned, I started about a year ago, and I learned a lot along the way, and I was able to make some decisions based on real data, real time, that were sensible and was able to help me move forward with my business. Now, what you might find out at the end of this, by the end of this video, is quite a surprise. I certainly went into it, with rose-colored glasses, but what I learned from it was worth way more than what I had paid. And I hope this helps you as well. And if you do find this video helpful, give me a like and a subscribe. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about what Jungle Scout is. Jungle Scout is an all-in-one tool for selling on Amazon. Basically, the simplistic way of looking at it is it's a platform where you can get data out of Amazon and find out what's profitable, what's trending, what's selling, what's not selling, and you can quickly identify the best options and insights to grow your business, and you can make informed decisions. It's really important to be in that position before you invest money in buying products or ordering products to be able to know what to sell, in which category would be most appropriate, and which region. Now, if you know where Australia is, we're a long way from everything. And if you know where Perth is in Australia, that's where I live, you will know it is by far the most remote city in the world from any other city. Flying from Perth to Sydney is 6 hours, and flying everywhere else is a really long time. The reason I tell you this is when I started my journey with Jungle Scout, I was trying to figure out, is Amazon going to give me the customer base that I need if my business is based in Perth? And what I learned from that was there is a great opportunity, but I would need to send a lot of inventory and stock to other overseas locations or Sydney or more easily accessible cities, because it would just take too long with the mail service we have here. And these are some of the things that you will learn when you're using Jungle Scout. Now, if you're brand new to Amazon or you're brand new to this product, what I recommend is simply try it just for 3 months. 1 month you can dig around and you can have a look. 2 months you can start to see some patterns, but if you take it for 3 months as a minimum, you'll be able to pick products and categories and watch the trends over that 3-month period. And then you'll be able to start small before you invest big into whatever your Amazon business is going to be. Who is Jungle Scout for? If you're a new Amazon seller, it's an excellent software that you should consider, even if you just take it for the 3 months, as I said, or if you want to take the full advantage of the biggest discount as taking an annual package. It's also for existing Amazon sellers. If you want to grow your store, or if you want to find out why products aren't selling or other products are selling better than your current stock, then this is a great tool to do that. Or if you're like myself, I'm a Shopify shop owner and online shop owner, and I wanted to increase my traffic, increase my presence online and sell through other avenues, i.e. being Amazon. That's how I was looking at Jungle Scout to see whether it would be a viable option and whether it be worth it for myself. Do you want to find a profitable product on Amazon to sell, or are you already selling and you want to actually know whether or not the product you have is a dud or it's worth pursuing? Jungle Scout can help you do this. They say, from Jungle Scout's perspective, the 1 in 4 sellers on Amazon are clearing more than $25,000 a month in revenue. And they're doing this because they're using data to make real decisions. I'm going to have to put the fan on here. It's the middle of summer in Australia and it's really, really hot. If you're starting a new business on Amazon, before you do anything else, use Jungle Scout to do your research and due diligence. A few months spent using this can save you heartache and thousands of dollars. So for myself, when I was looking at transitioning over to Amazon, I did this research as a new seller, but then also as a Shopify seller. If you want to scale your existing Amazon business and you're already online, you're not getting the results that you expected, it's a good time to take a step back and look at the data sets that drive opportunity, sales, and profits with Jungle Scout. You may need to tweak the categories or keywords, phrases, pricing, even the products. And from doing these minor changes from information that you extract, you can get better results online and make more money. And the third reason that you might like to consider as a seller on Amazon is to figure out whether it's the right avenue for you to pursue to take your products. Now, I have a really interesting result from this, and it's probably different to what you expect. And really, this is one of the core reasons why I'm sharing this honest review of Jungle Scout. As a Shopify store owner, I wanted to get more traffic. So when you set up a Shopify store, there's no guaranteed traffic. You're like this rolling bit of grass in the desert, and you need to build that traffic and that momentum and bring people to you. So the teacartel.com was my website. It's still operating if you want to check it out. I used Jungle Scout to research the types of products that I was selling comparing to what was for sale on Amazon. And I wanted to learn is can I get more volume sales? Which products would be best suited? And what's the best method? Should it be fulfilled by Amazon or fulfilled by myself? And I learned some really important things. Amazon's really competitive in the tea market. Fulfilled by Amazon would be the most economical way to manage postage. As I mentioned before, I'm in Perth, Australia. I'm a really long way from the nearest other big capital cities like Sydney or Brisbane or even Singapore or New Zealand, which means that if I sell on Amazon and I fulfill myself through the post office, it's really, really expensive to ship products. But if I fulfill through Amazon, it's really very cheap. The Amazon postage prices are really good. The catch is if you're a new seller and you don't know this yet, to sell on Amazon, you need to send inventory to the Amazon warehouse where they're going to distribute from. So whether you're distributing in the US, I'd have to send products there. If I want to distribute from Sydney or Singapore or even the UK, that means that I would need to invest thousands of dollars in my own stock to hold in a warehouse that I have no oversight other than my dashboard. And what I learned from this entire experience using Jungle Scout was that, yes, there's a high demand for the product that I sell. Yes, I would make it much more economical if I shipped it directly from Amazon, but I would have very low profits and very high outlays because by the time you add all these, handmade bespoke products and you're storing them in places and you're holding stock, it can become quite expensive. So for the 12 months that I paid for Jungle Scout and I was digging around and I was trying to figure out whether it would be worth converting my Shopify store to Amazon, I finally decided that at this point in time, it wasn't worth the transition. I'd be better to stay where I am and focus on building the Tea Cartel as it has been with SEO and ads. So Jungle Scout for me has been really important. I could have spent months setting up all my products on Amazon, getting all the photos done, investing thousands of dollars in products to find out that maybe products were not selling or where there was too much supply and too high competition. So as a existing seller, I found that moving to Amazon wasn't going to work for tea. However, I did find another product which I thought was totally random, I didn't expect, that would be a high profitable selling product that I could drop ship out of China to customers selling on Amazon. And if you're watching this video right now thinking, what on earth is she talking about? This opportunity that I found through Jungle Scout creates so much more profit than any of my tea business or any of my other products. It's pregnancy pillows. Being able to source them in China, get them made to a specific shape and size, compressed and shipped, I'm able to make a huge profit and have it shipped all around the world and have it drop shipped out of China or wherever it's manufactured direct to the customer. And how did I learn that? Through Jungle Scout. So 2 things I took away from Jungle Scout, apart from lots of other things, that my existing business, the Tea Cartel on Shopify, it was best just to leave that as it is. I wanted to protect the brand, protect the trademark, the whole thing. I just wanted to keep it all bundled up nicely. So I parked that to the side. But I did discover a lot of other alternative products that were really, really good, high trending, high sales, and I could see that sellers were making a lot of money. So I did kind of ramble a bit too much, but I hope you found that helpful. Is Jungle Scout good? Yes, it is. It is a great product. If you buy this product and you try it, and if you just try for a few days and you figure out it doesn't work for me, I don't like it, then you can ask for a refund. So don't stress. You can give it a go, find some information, have a bit of a try, have a bit of a play around. But to me, I think it's a really valuable product. The information you can extract very quickly so you can make informed decisions, and you'll be able to proceed with whatever ideas you want in a much more efficient manner. Number 3, how I use Jungle Scout. So, as I initially mentioned, I used it for the Tea Cartel Shopify. But then the second part I was very curious about was I wanted to find some products. What type of products sell? I'm a huge Amazon shopper, full disclosure. I'm on Amazon nearly every day. I buy loads of different products and I have lots of subscriptions. So I'm a regular customer of Amazon. However, I want to be a regular seller on Amazon. From the data that I could extract from Amazon, I was able to find products that are popular with low competition and high profit margins. I was able to get answers really quickly, and I was able to make decisions based on the data that I was getting out of it. I figured out on two products. One was the pregnancy pillow, and the second product drop shipping was laundry detergent sheets. I was confident to invest $5,000 to $10,000 in those products and get it started and make some money immediately online. So it was a really low risk opportunity, but a really high risk, really high reward to earn money online. Okay, the question you're probably asking yourself right now is, should you be buying Jungle Scout? Is it for you? Well, if you want any of the following answers and this information is important to you, it's an absolute yes, go for it. If you want a strategy to get started with Jungle Scout, I highly recommend, especially if you're a new person, to sign up for 3 months as initial and try it. Find a list of products, create a short list, and track those sales over the 3-month period before you invest into buying products or building out your store. This is your due diligence period before you start engaging with suppliers in China and you're trying to figure out who sells what products and how much you need to invest and what's your minimum order value. Before you do all of that, use Jungle Scout for 3 months and track the sales, and you'll be able to notice things like peaks and troughs and seasonal items. But firstly, get your strategy set. Do your due diligence before you invest any more money. It's the easiest way for you to get a head start and know exactly what to spend your money on. If you want to measure what's selling on Amazon, if metrics are important to you, if you want to know how many units are sold, what's the average price, what's the average sales volume, what's the accumulated market value for that particular product, you can do this using Jungle Scout. You can learn what's selling on Amazon. You can uncover high demand, low competition keywords to find products with maximum profit potential. You can identify trends and filter opportunities based on certain criteria that you set. So as I mentioned earlier, the two products that I totally didn't expect at all to be big sellers that are raking in tons of money. And by the way, I went the next step and I spoke to a chartered accountant who is actually looking after a number of the top Amazon sellers just to check the numbers and make sure it was legit and it was all above board. They are cranking out the sales and making huge profits. So the two products, as I mentioned, pregnancy pillows and laundry sheets. These are the disposable sheets. They're like a piece of paper. You put them in the laundry and they break down and they wash your clothes, and they come in small little boxes and they're compact, highly profitable, very cheap to buy, sell for a good price. You can have it as a drop ship item, or you can buy a container, like a pallet load, and send it to an Amazon warehouse and get it distributed all around the world. The cost of shipping that product is low, the cost of manufacture is low, and the profit margin is high. And these are the sort of opportunities you want to look out for. So if measuring is important, that's what you can do with Jungle Scout. If tracking is important to you, you can use this in Jungle Scout as well. So you can come up with a list of product ideas and you can find an opportunity. You can track a product, a group of products, and evaluate sales over time. So let's just say, for example, you're really interested in the pet care industry and the pet care niche, and you want to track what's selling well. So you might look at product groups for large dogs, medium dogs, and small dogs. You may look at things like harnesses, leads, like dress up costumes, health food, whatever it is that dogs need, seats, toys, playthings. You can track them by group, you can filter out, and you can start to see what is working well. And I'm sure you'll be surprised by what sells. I mean, who would have thought that emerald, rhinestone, doggy bow ties would be such a popular thing, but they are. There's lots of different ways that you can track information in Jungle Scout to make better decisions. Evaluate. So next is you have your short list of products and your product groups. You've been tracking them, you've been looking, and you've been deciding as you go along, hey, I kind of like the sound of that product. That's something I'm quite interested in and I'd like to sell it. Now it's time to narrow your focus and figure out your profit margins. So using Jungle Scout, you can dive right in and you can enter in with the groups that you've been tracking, and it can automatically calculate for you um, the profit margins and the cost for you to run that type of business. You can look at historical sales, bestseller rankings, reviews and ratings, opportunity scores, and real-time sales data. What I love about reviews and ratings on different products, if a product has a high number of sales and you look at the reviews of that specific product, you can find what is good and what is bad, and there may be a consistent pattern on what's not so good and the bad things. And you can improve when you present your product. And a lot of the things that can be improved are very simple things, from packaging to how you label, how you provide instructions, all that sort of stuff. So with your Jungle Scout account, you can go in and evaluate, and you can find out what is the best opportunity. It'll give you a score, and you can go ahead with confidence being able to make those decisions based on the data. Now, one of the things that I really liked about Jungle Scout was their Learn platform, where they give you a program. It's kind of like an academy or a coaching program with one of the packages they offer. So when you sign up to Jungle Scout, you can sign up just to access the software, use it. You can go through some basic tutorials, which is totally fine. But if you do want to go the next step and really launch and become profitable with an online business, the Freedom Builder Bootcamp is available with certain plans, and it'll give you the full tutorials and the full learning opportunity. And if you are running a business, it's a full tax deduction as well in most countries. So you can learn how to build and scale a successful Amazon business with the Freedom Builder Bootcamp that is offered by Jungle Scout. The pros and the cons. This is always a good one, and when I'm watching review videos on products, this is something I really want to know straight away. What are the pros? Really simple. It's easy to use. You get quick results, which means you can make decisions faster. You can be more agile. You're on a faster path to profit. You can go and find information for free, but by the time you piece it together, maybe the opportunity's moved on, or maybe you've totally missed it, or maybe your own evaluation skills aren't that great, and when you're seeing it only with your eyes, you're only seeing what you want to see. But when you have an independent tool evaluating it, it gives you really clean evaluation and output. You can make data-driven decisions, which is really important. Along with your gut instinct, data-driven decisions will ensure that you're taking the time and the effort to follow up and pursue the right opportunities. And the other pro is you get the best value with an annual plan. But as I said, if you're just starting out, you're not quite sure if you want to be an Amazon seller, just sign up for a few months and give it a go. And then if you really love it, convert over to an annual plan. It's definitely worth it. So what are the cons? Now, if you know me well, on my channel, I talk a lot about lifetime licenses for software deals. I personally don't like paying monthly or annual fees. I like to just pay once, over and done with. This software offers a monthly fee and an annual fee, so it's against the grain of what I would normally go with. However, I think that the benefits outweigh that, because I'm gaining so much information and I can limit my outgoing cost to just a few months to get what I need until I'm making some money, then I can continue to invest. So it is a paid product. That's number one con, but it comes with a big discount. At the end of this video, I'll give you a link where you can get that discount. There are alternative paid products like Helium 10. That's an excellent product as well. It has a couple of slight differences in the features, but it's also very good. There are some free alternatives, but as I mentioned before, you've got to stitch them together and you've got to bring lots of pieces, and you've got to be able to make that decision and know what you're looking for. So that can be a bit tricky. That's why I think you just save a ton of time at the very beginning going with this. Depending on your location of where you live, Amazon FBA, that means Amazon fulfilled by Amazon, may not be a good option for you. And I'm being totally honest. Some people will say just do Amazon from everywhere in the world or anywhere in the world, but really like take some time to figure out whether it's the right answer for you and whether it's going to be efficient. I only worked that out by using Jungle Scout. It saved me probably $20,000 in stock. $20,000 of my own money I would have invested in stock to send it to the Perth warehouse. Sending stuff from Perth is 4 times more expensive than anywhere else in Australia. It's just that it's such a long way from everything. But that's what I learned about becoming an Amazon FBA seller. So if I was going to do Amazon, I would set my marketplace as the US. And I would probably source a supplier in the US or in China or somewhere that can drop ship it to the customer. I would not source it out of Perth or Australia. It's just not worth it. So this is something for you to consider. This tool will save you a ton of time, and even if you're new to Amazon, you can try it for a few months to get your business off the ground. If you're existing on Amazon, I definitely recommend you go through and do a quick once over with your existing products, which you should be able to do in a few days. And then you can just run it for like a month if that's important to you. But if you're serious about your Amazon and if you're serious about making money, this is as important to a person that works in office as Microsoft Word. This is like your bread and butter of operating an Amazon business. So I definitely recommend it to you. Pricing. Now there's different pricing. This link here is my personal affiliate link. I will earn a small commission. That money that I earn, I reinvest it into the software programs in order to do the reviews and help you. And I put this money into the YouTube channel so that I can create it. I do this as a hobby. I love being online. I love e-commerce. I love everything about e-commerce. So when you purchase through my link, I really am very grateful. It helps me help you by giving you this information for free, and you'll get a big discount as well. Now, it is currently going to be launched on the 1st of January, and Jungle Scout is going to give you a special offer for all of January with huge discounts on its plans. In the link below, it will take you directly to it. You get 33% off for the 3-month or the annual program, or if you want to actually get access to the full training, which I actually think is really good value. If you're serious, like if you're like 80% there thinking, I'm definitely going to do Amazon, I just need to figure out what I'm going to sell, and I just need to know how to set up my store, then take the Suite Annual plus the FBB, which is the training program. If you're kind of like, just shopping around, trying to figure it out, you're not really committed to anything, then take the 3-month offer. Or if you're already selling on Amazon and you just want to have a tool to keep checking your inventory and stock, take the annual program. Any which way you go, it's going to work out for you. And of course, you want to know what the terms and conditions are of any product that you purchase. Jungle Scout offers a refund policy of 7 days. If you have any questions or you find it just not the right product for you, you can email them directly, support@junglescout.com, and you can speak to the team and they'll sort it out for you. So you can buy with confidence and you know you can deal with a human if there's an issue. Now, as I mentioned before, if you're brand new, give it a go for 3 months, find some products, create your shortlist, track the product sales over the period before you invest in buying or building out your store. This is your due diligence period. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this video really helpful. It was an honor to have your time and your attention. And if you have any questions, drop a note below. Thank you, and I wish you all the best. Check out the next video in the list.